What's up, guys? HockeyDude1940 here. We are back with another episode of our NHL 15 BGM mode with the New York Islanders. And in this episode, we are going to hopefully simulate the rest of the regular season, if not at least to the trade deadline. I don't think there's much to do in this episode, really. I mean, I don't think we're going to make any trades. Our team, we're doing okay. I mean, 13-9-1 isn't the greatest, but it's not bad. It is still very early on in the regular season. Just look at the standings real quick. We are 5th in the Metropolitan, but we're only We're only 8 points out of first place, which isn't bad. Wow, look at that. The New York Rangers, they're last. That's interesting. It looks like Toronto's on top in the other division. Looks like Stamkos leads the league in goals. Morgan Riley leads in assists. Wow. Points. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins leads the league. Interesting. Wins Jonas Enroth. So it's definitely an interesting year so far in the NHL. But yeah, so hopefully we can start to get some wins here. Alright, WHL, yeah, okay. Scouting assignment. I'm pretty sure we still have our first round pick for this year. I don't remember, actually. Forwards. OHL doesn't seem very good. QMJ, HL, WHL. We just did the WHL. Let's go to the QMJHL. There we go. Alright, so let's simulate December. There we go. Alright, I guess I could talk about the NHL a little bit. Teemu Selanne got his number retired by the Anaheim Ducks when they were facing the Winnipeg Jets. That was pretty cool. Man, what an amazing career. I mean, over 20 seasons. Or was it 20 seasons exactly? I think it was either 21 or 20. Or it was either 20 or 21, I think. But just an outstanding career. I mean, many 50-goal seasons, actually. 76 goals in his rookie season, Stanley Cup championship, a bunch of medals with playing with Finland in the Olympics. Just an amazing player. I remember back in, what was it? It was around the time of the lockout. He was, they were talking about him. Oh man, I'm all messed up. I can't talk right now. But they were talking about him not even coming back to the NHL because of his injuries, or him not being nearly as good as he was. And he came back and he played like another 10 years. So good for him, man. Amazing career. And he's one of those players. I mean, he just truly loves the game of hockey. He's just such an awesome player and person. It's sad to see him go, but the guy's 43 years old now. I mean, it was definitely time to go. But yeah, our team is not doing very well right now. 14-13-2. If we lose one more game, I'm gonna have to make a line change. Right to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, we beat the best team in the East, 5-3. All right. All right, Detroit. Can we win this game? There we go. Okay, so we're getting back in the win column. They scared me there a little bit. We were going on a little bit of a losing streak. But and also the Philadelphia Flyers tonight, they won 7-3. And as you guys know, I'm a Rangers fan, so that doesn't please me very much. But if I lived in New York or New Jersey, I don't think I would hate the Flyers nearly as much. But just that I live in Pennsylvania, not in Philadelphia, but Pennsylvania. I live, around, Flyers fans, of course. Oh, look at that. We're playing them right now. What's going to happen? We beat them 7-6. There we go. After a 7-6 loss. Wow, so we just scored, 13 goals in 2 games? We gave up 13 as well, so it's not very good, but come on, Gibson. But yeah, they just won 7-3 tonight. So of course, you guys know the Flyers, they're what? They're 11 points out of a playoff spot right now, or 9 points or something like that now. And of course, after the 7-3 win, we'll just keep the simulation going. Of course, after they win this game 7-3, even with their terrible record, of course, all my friends are tagging me on the Flyers page with the win, and they're just like, "Oh my God, what a huge win! Oh, we're such a great team. We are," and they're being legit too. Like they're not kidding. They literally think they're a great team every time they win. It's really funny to see, actually. But yeah. So basically, one of my friends, he just tagged me in the picture, and I said, I said something simple. I was like, all right, just win 12 more games in a row, and I'll be impressed. And he said, well, you didn't put up that many goals against Tampa. So, dude, I really don't care. I mean, We are 11 points ahead of you guys, and we have 4 games in hand. I'm not worried about Philly whatsoever. I don't even think their chances of making the playoffs are very good at this point. But yeah, it's so hard being a Ranger fan of Pennsylvania. It really is because they just don't what's it called? Um, not all of them, not all of my friends, but some of my friends, man, that are Flyer fans, they're really stubborn. they, even if they finished in last place, they would still come up with a reason why they're the best team in the NHL. But I know all Flyer fans like that. I know all Flyer fans aren't like that. So those of you that are watching this that are Flyer fans, it's not directed towards all of them. I'm just saying some of my select friends are very annoying when it comes to that kind of stuff. Let's now go to the OHL. Hopefully some prospects start popping up because I don't see any very good prospects. I mean, not that we need them, but it doesn't seem like there's that many. So let's just simulate up the All-Star game. Yeah, to me, I might do a Let's Talk NHL about the Flyers, actually, because I do get to see a lot of their games. But just the biggest thing with the Flyers, and I know, of course, now that they won tonight, that kind of goes against it, but they're just a very slow team. They don't have a lot of fast players at all. A lot of their players, even some of their best players, are slow players. And the best part about some of the best teams in the NHL, like the Blackhawks and the King, I know they're not some of the best teams in the standings right now, but just in general, over the last few years, the Blackhawks, the Kings, the Rangers, the Bruins. The best thing about those teams is they have 4 solid lines. All 4 lines can score. All 4 lines can skate, play both ends of the ice. And to me, that's what the Flyers, they just don't have that. They have a solid top 6, but then their bottom 6 is just pretty weak, if you ask me. And they're, like I said, a slow team. And Steve Mason, I know he's a decent goalie, but he's not anything special. He's not a superstar goalie. He's not a future superstar goalie. I guess he's a starting goalie, but I don't think he's going to take them to the cup or anything. GM rep's gone up. All right, 4 phones. Definitely not bad. But man, 23 and 23. We just don't have it right now this season. We gotta make a change. Well, let's see if any of our players made the All-Star game. Ovechkin, Crosby, Malkin, Johansson, 93 overall. Johansson, oh my God. Stamkos and Giroux, Eric Stahl, Patrice Bergeron, Kyle Poso, who traded away to Florida, and Gustav Nyquist, Derek Stepan, and Cody Hodgson. Then defense, Morgan Riley, 92. PK Subban, Dmitry Kulikov. Alright, so Kulikov made the All-Star team, so his first year on our team, he makes the All-Star team. That's pretty cool. Eric Jelena and Chris Zhang and Eric Carlson. And then in the net, Jonathan Bernier and Jonas Enroth. Alright. I guess we'll check out the Western Conference. It's just cool to see by year 4, what players have progressed. Taylor Hall, Jonathan Taves, Corey Perry, Zach Parise, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Anze Kopitar, Daniel Sedin, wow, he's only 85 at this point. Matthew Shane and Logan Couture. And Mark Scheifele, Martin Hansel, and Sam Bennett. Good to see Sam Bennett progress pretty well. The defense, Ryan Suter, Alex Petrangelo, Ryan Ellis, Tyson Berry, Alex Goligoski, and Jason Demers. Then in the net, Semyon Varlamov and Kari Lettinen. So those are your 2018 or 2017-2018 NHL All-Stars. That's interesting. In this, or no, it is in January. Never mind. I thought that was in December there for a second. I was going to say, it's interesting the All-Star game is in December, but it's not. So let's just simulate the last game against Buffalo. I think they were one of the bottom teams in the East still. Or maybe they were at the top. It was one of... I forget whether they were at the top or the bottom. I think they were at the bottom. Let's see what their record is. It might be better than ours, man. Our record is not very good. Right, yeah, they're pretty good, actually. Yeah, they're a pretty good team. Cody Hodgson and Sam Reinhart, yeah, 4-3 loss. That was a regulation loss as well. Yeah, so we have a losing record right now, which is not very good. Let's just check out the stats. Let's see maybe what part of our game is just struggling right now. Eastern Conference, yeah, we are 10th in the Eastern Conference, so we went to the finals last year, and now we are 6 points out of a playoff spot, which is not very good. This is not good at all. Goals for per game. Okay, so we score a lot of goals, but then there's this. Goals against per game, we're 27th. So yeah, we give up a lot of goals. We give up on average over 3 goals a game, which is not good enough. Power play percentage, we're second in the NHL, so our power play is amazing. But penalty kill is 19th, which is not very good. I'd like that to be up here at about 85%, not down here at 80. That's pretty far off. Home record, away record, not that it really matters. Last 10 were 5-4-1, so basically 5-5. So yeah, I guess we can check out the player stats, but I don't think it's any individual players that are really not doing well for us. I think it's just the team as a whole. We just can't keep the puck out of the net for whatever reason. We have a beast defensive core and a beast goaltender, but for whatever reason, we just can't keep the puck out of our net. Maybe it's just our top 6. They're so offensively minded. Ooh, wow, look at this. Oh, this is interesting because you guys saw we were top of the league for goals for, but we don't have any point per game players. And as you guys have seen over the years, Toffoli, Tavares, Strome, Barkov, these guys are usually always up there over point per game. Tavares, yeah, man, I mean, look at this. 86, 86, 95. He's only on pace for like a 70-point year this year. Yeah, these guys, they're not getting a lot of points. I mean, defensively, we're getting some points. I guess we're getting some depth goal scoring, I guess. Yeah, we're getting a lot of points from the point. Looks like these guys are on pace to get 50-point season, 45. Yeah, I mean, Casey Zizekas is 23 points. I guess we're getting some depth scoring, but... Oh, man. Plus minus. I mean, yeah, everyone's... Our top 6 is... Yeah, I think our top 6 is just too offensively minded. They give up a lot of goals. But our penalty kill wasn't the greatest. Alright, so yeah, we got to make some kind of changes here. I mean, we might have to make a trade, to be honest, at lines. Maybe get a more defensive player. I don't want to change this, really. These are the same lines we had last year, pretty much. We have pretty good defensive lines here. All grinders, pretty much, on the bottom 6. We could make this simple change, but I don't think that would change much. I mean, then you got 2 playmakers in the same line. I don't really want that. Let's try switching to Foley and Goudreau. Let's just see if that does anything. Defensively, I mean, let's try putting Oliver Ekman-Larsson back in the first line. Maybe that'll help us out. I mean, I know Kulikov is an all-star, but let's just try the same exact lines that we had last year. Let's try that. Power play was fine. 4-on-4. Penalty kill. Penalty kill, yeah, this is where we struggled. I don't want to take Kulikov off of here. I mean, he's got, 87 for defensive awareness. What's, oops, I went to Zizekas. I don't know why our penalty kill is so bad. I mean, we have great defensive players on the penalty kill. Yeah, I don't see why our penalty kill would be so bad. I'll try changing the handedness. Maybe that's, I mean, I don't know what to change. Our penalty kill, everybody has good defensive awareness of at least 86. Everybody is good. I don't know. 3-man penalty kill. I mean, I doubt this makes a difference, but that's the one thing I didn't change. I didn't put the guys on the right-handed sides. Maybe that has something to do with the simulation. Who knows? 4-on-4 lines. Extra attacker, yeah. Well, Kevin Poolin's well, I think that's just because they did the rotations. That's actually one thing I can look at. Let's look at goalie stats, because maybe it's just Kevin Poulin is crap for it. No, John Gibson, 18 and 18. Wow, that is crap. 2.83 goals against average, 0.9 save percentage. Yeah, John Gibson is not doing very well for us. Not very well at all. Kevin Poulin, 5-4. At least he has a winning record. 3.2. Man, yeah, we are just having a really bad year here in New York. This is embarrassing. Oh man, what's our AHL team looking like? Not that it matters, but let's just see. Yeah, they have a beast record. I wish we had that kind of record. All right. Well, let's do real-time simulation for the first game with the new lines. I don't know what to do though. I mean, we have virtually the same team as last year, but even better, and we are just not playing very well at all. First period. All right, 1-0. John Tavares in the first line. All right, Goudreau in the first line. Okay, and Goudreau got to get there. Okay, so our first line got us 3 goals that game, 2 goals and an empty netter. So I'm not So that's pretty good. I'm in not, I wouldn't say impressed. I'm fine with that. That's a good win. And I'm not sure which goalie was in the net. Let's actually see. Yeah, it was Gibson. Okay, so Gibson got a shutout. So that was a good bounce back game for him. All right, boys, let's get back in the win column. Let's not put up any controversy around ourselves. Let's just start winning games pretty much, because you guys, I don't want to have to make a trade, but I will. You know, I'll go out there and get a guy like I don't know, Joe Pavelski or some kind of defensive player to help out the top six, because you know, if we're another game where we let up 5 goals. I mean, we're just letting up way too many goals. I don't know why. Even our top 6 players have good defensive awareness. I mean, Wayne Simmons is there. I mean, up until this year, we had the perfect chemistry. We had the perfect team, and now we're crap right now. All right, there's a 3-0 win. I just want to keep seeing wins. I want to see at least a 2-to-1 loss ratio here. 3-to-1 would be perfect. Right, Phoenix, come on, or Arizona. They're crap. We can beat them. Let's go. Come on. Look at that record. Ours is better. Oh, we lose 4-2. Oh my God. Yeah, we are just not a good team this year. We're 25-27. That is not good, man. That is really not good. I don't know what happened. Man, the Stanley Cup hangover, that's only supposed to be for the winning team, not the losing team. Taylor Hall and the Oilers, 6-5 loss. That was a regulation loss as well. Lost by 1 goal. We score 5 goals, but we give up 6. I mean, come on. We are doing horrible. I mean, we're at risk of not making the playoffs at this point. This is horrible. I mean, there's a win, but I mean, wins at this point. I mean, it looks like we're losing 2 games and then winning 1. Boston, this is a big game. Come on. Can we beat Boston? No, we can't. Regulation loss. Oh, my God. Pittsburgh. Another regulation loss. Oh, my God. We're losing by 1 goal, but we're losing in regulation. We're 26-30 right now. Man, 30 losses should be the minimum that we get per season. Oh, my God. Detroit. There's a 3-1 win. Alright, Philly, let's get revenge on them for before. Or no, we did beat them before, but they still got 6 goals on us. What's going to happen this time? Okay, we won 4-1. I thought they said we lost 4-1. Alright. Oh, man. Yep. There's going to be some trade talks for sure. We are just not a very good team right now. I see there's a top 10 forward down there, but I actually want to check defenseman. Because we're going to trade Kulikov, we might want to replace him with a younger defenseman. Okay, there's some top 10 defensemen there. Alright. So let's simulate this last game. Actually, we'll simulate up to the trade deadline. Oh, man. And a 3-2 loss. Okay, at least it was an overtime loss. We got a point. I doubt we're in a playoff position, though. Yeah, let's just simulate these last 2 games here. We'll simulate up to this game against Minnesota. I won't simulate that game, though. And this time I won't go into the trade deadline. I'll ask your guys' opinions before I go into it, because I kind of messed up last year. Alright, a 5-4 win. We still gave up 4 goals. Pittsburgh, come on. Can we get a win? Yes. Okay, we're on a little bit of a winning streak here now. I like this. This is better. Actually, I will sim this game. I'll do a real-time simulation. So we have won 4 out of our last 5. That's more like it. Now, can we win 5 out of our last 6 against Minnesota? Come on. First period. All right, we're up 1-0. Cal Clutterbuck on the 4th line. Second period. Ooh, okay, we're up 2-1. Matt Bolesky also wow, so 2 4th-line goals. Thomas Vanek got one back for them. All right, third period. There we go. John Tavares, the first line comes through. There we go. Dmitry Kulikov on the power play. Okay. So we went on a really bad stretch, but now we've won 5 out of our last 6. So now we're kind of on a little bit of a winning streak. So do we still make a change? I mean, I don't really want to make a change. I mean, our team looks, I mean, they look really good. They really do. I mean, You know, on paper, our team looks really good. I don't want to trade away a guy like Johnny Gaudreau, or actually, hold on a second, boys. I have to check something real quick. I'll be right back. All right, boys, I'm back. I just had to go check something, but yeah, I think our team on paper looks good. I mean, I don't want to change anything. I mean, you look at our lines. I'm not trading. I can't trade anybody in our top six. I mean, our wingers. Man, we have a good team. I don't know why we're losing games. I mean, our third line is very good. Fourth line, we have nobody below an 81 overall on this team. Even our defense, nobody below 83. I mean, and then you look at our goaltender, 89 overall. There's no reason why we should be losing games, especially, you know, giving up that many goals per game. Oh, oops. I thought that would go to the minors. Man, I don't know why. I don't know why we're losing here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've won five out of our last 6. So, can we edit this? No, we can't. So we're on a little bit of a winning streak. I mean, we could check out what teams are willing to give up. And actually, first thing I want to check: do we have a first-round pick this year? No, we don't. We traded it away. We traded away a bunch of our firsts, actually. Yeah, we don't have our first for another couple of years. But that's fine. We don't need them. Actually, only for the next 3 years, we don't have our first-round pick. That's not very good, but we could always trade for one. I mean, there's nobody I want to trade. I'm not trading the call. I'm not trading... Who's this guy? Gaborsale? So, yeah, this is the guy we drafted, right? Yeah, this guy... Yeah, 29th overall. This guy's going to be good. 19 years old, 4-star potential. Already 70 overall. That guy's going to be good. Yeah, he's the future replacement for Wayne Simmons. Yeah, there's nothing I want to trade, but I'll go around the league, see what teams are willing to give up. Johnny Oduya, Mike Green, 88 overall. I mean, we don't need him necessarily, but I mean, not a bad player to pick up. But that is a lot of trade value. There's no way we'd get him. Boston, who's this guy? 4-star defensive defenseman. Interesting. Buffalo, Calgary, Kopecky. Nope. Nicholas. Wow, that's really low trade value. Nicholas Cronwall, 37 years old. Nah, he's 2 years left on his deal. Nah, he's gonna drop to like 83 overall by the end of this year. He'll be like 3 stars. We're not going after Cronwall because we'll end up being stuck with his cap. LA, nope. I don't want these younger... Wow. Gabriel Bork got really good. Yeah. There's no way we're going to get him. Actually, has a pretty good contract, but he's going to want a lot at the end of it. Ryan Clough, nope. Joe Thornton. How many years does he have left? He's 1 year left. I mean, it would be unnecessary. I mean, he's not that good anymore, but just for the name Joe Thornton. Just put him on the third line. No, we don't need Joe. We don't need Joe Thornton. Who's this guy? Chistov? Alexei Chistov. Center playmaker, 20 years old. Wow. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. 30th overall. Tampa Bay. Dan Hamhuis. How many years does he have left? 2 years. Matt Carl has 1 year left. How good is Matt Carl? I think he's pretty good, actually. Good defensive awareness. Good offensive awareness. Yeah, Matt Carl's not bad, but I think our defensive core is fine. I don't really need to add to it. I mean, what are we going to give up to get him? Daniel Sedin, another older guy. 1 year left. I mean, he wouldn't be bad. He made the All-Star team. He's still got a good shooting and puck skills category, which is all he needs. He still has good defensive awareness. Good senses category. Yeah, he's not bad, but I mean, where would we fit him? I mean, he'd be a third liner. And I mean, even if I put him on here, there's nothing I can trade away. You know, I'm not trading away any of these guys. I mean, you could say we trade away Calvin DeHaan, but I mean, that's kind of pointless. You know, top 6 defenseman. I guess he is in the minors right now, but no, I want to hang on to DeHaan. Actually, do we still have Boychuk? I forget. I actually forget if we still have Boychuk. Pretty sure we do. Pretty sure we put him in the minors, right? Yeah, we did. Or no, I think he's just scratched. But I mean, we could do something like that. But I mean, I don't know. Oops. Washington. Skaters giving away. None. And Winnipeg. Wow, they're willing to give up Evander Kane. But no way we're getting that trade value. And then that's it. So those are the players that the teams are willing to give up. We could try to make a trade. I mean, I guess we could check free agency, but I doubt there's anybody in here. Yeah, there's nobody in there at this point. I don't think we have to make a trade, but I don't think it would hurt. But the only thing is, you know, at this stage, we really don't have anything to give up. I'd say the only thing we'd be willing to give up is a guy like Johnny Boychuk, but he doesn't have the greatest trade value, so we'd still have to tie him in with another player. And we don't have any more draft picks to trade away. We traded all those to get guys like Barkov and all of them. So, I mean, I guess we could check the stats one last time. Yeah, we did forget to do that, right? Team standings. Alright, so I think we went up a little bit, but not much. Yeah, we are now 9th. So I guess we're only... Yeah, I mean... we're only 1 point out of a playoff spot. What's the Metropolitan looking like? I mean, we're 5th in the Metropolitan. Yeah, I mean, it's a horse race between these 4 teams right here. I mean, we're only 5 points behind Columbus. We're only 2 points out of number 3. But I mean, after what happened last year, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing at this point to just be fighting for a wild card spot. You know, I wanted us to be President's Trophy contenders. Okay, so we're still 5th in the league for goals for. Goals against, still down there. I mean, it was over 3 before, so it got a little bit better. Power play percentage, 3rd in the NHL. I think it was at 24% before, but I mean that was early in the year, or maybe it was at 20 before. I don't remember. Penalty kill, 26th. Yes, that's still not very good. Yeah, I mean the last 10 were 6-3-1, so we're not doing too bad as of late, but. I mean, I still wish we were doing a lot better. Alright, stats. Let's see who's leading the way. Let's see if Tavares caught back up to a point per game. So it's kind of disappointing if Tavares only has like a 70-point year. Right, let's see this. Right, Tavares, yeah, he caught back up. Alright, so he's back to 60 points in 62 games. Not bad. Toffoli, 50 points. Goudreau, 47. He caught back up. Strome, 43. Barkov only has 40 points, so he's only on pace for like 55, 60 points, which is not very good for a first liner. But I mean, he's still going to get a lot better. Yeah, we're not getting rid of Barkov. Simmons, I don't mind Simmons. Kulikov has 37 points. Ekman Larson, yeah, we're getting a lot of goals from our point. Yeah, for sure. Kapitanov, I mean, our 3rd line defenseman has 30 points. Yeah, man, he's going to get a good jump. 22 years old, 3.5 star. Yeah, this guy could be an 85, 86 by next year if he keeps up this good season. Yeah, these two guys, Reinhardt and Hamonic, don't have any points, really. But we don't really need them to get points when we have all of our other defensemen getting points. Goaltenders, Gibson, I guess his record got a little bit better. 2.63 goals against average, 25, 21, and 3. 90.83 for shutouts. I mean, it's not terrible. It is getting better. We could trade for a better backup goalie. But I guess we could do that also. Let's see if that's where we'll end the video. We'll see if any teams are willing to give up goaltenders. GM options. Alright, let's see. Goalie's giving away. Malcolm Subban, man, Boston always wants to give up Malcolm Subban. Even if he gets really good, they still want to give him up. I don't get it. Man, that reflexes category is outstanding. Yeah, Subban, what do his stats look like? They've only played him in 12 games this season. Man, they just do not like Malcolm Subban there in Boston. I don't know why. But there's no way we're getting Subban. We're not just trading Gibson straight up for Subban. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, if we got a guy like Ramo, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad backup. Jonas Hiller, that's a lot of cap. Yeah, for 2 years, no way we're getting Hiller. This Rowe guy looks like he's good potential, but we're not looking for potential players anymore. Same with that guy. Nope. Tokarski. We could try to go after Dustin Tokarski for a backup. I don't know. I mean, even if we put him on here, I mean, goalies, we could give up Poulin, but he doesn't have any trade value. The Soderstrom guy, yeah, he's backup of the future. I mean, that wouldn't go through. Goalie's giving away. Wow, Nashville wants to give up Pekka Rinne, $7 million for 2 years. No thanks. Luongo, how many years does he have left? Wow, he has 5 years left at 4.5. Man, his contract sucks. Ray Emery, Rice, another potential guy. Wow, he's unsigned actually. Wow, how 4-star? Okay, I thought maybe it was 4.5. I wasn't sure. Tampa Bay, Ryan Miller, $6 million left for 2 years. Yeah, Vancouver, you dug yourself a ditch with that one. Pavlik. No, we're not going after Pavlik. So yeah, those are the goalies and skaters that are available on the trade block. I don't think we have to make a trade, but you know, if you guys have any suggestions, I'm all ears. I mean, we definitely could make a trade, but I think, you know, we've been doing better as of late. I have faith in this team that we can at least make the playoffs. I think if we can get into the playoffs, that's where our players are really going to kick it. I mean, maybe we're like the LA Kings, you know. We don't have the greatest regular season. We barely make the playoffs, and then we just dominate in the playoffs. You know, maybe we're that type of team now. You know, who knows? But, you know, now that we've made it to the Cup, our team doesn't, you know, think that we need to really try in the regular season anymore. Maybe we're that type of team. Who knows? But if you guys have any suggestions, please leave in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next